if someone was to have made this cultural mistake, what is the one thing you could advise that that person could do to rebuild the bridge as quickly as possible? Or should we just throw ourselves off the bridge?
So very good question. So I find myself, of course, in that situation where I'm hired after the CEO is in place for a year and is making a lot of mistakes. And you know who is hiring me? The Vietnamese HR is hiring me. And why they do that? Because they get complaints, of course, of a Vietnamese staff about the ways he's communicating and the way he's doing things, he's leading. To the point that they say, okay, that's really bad. The situation is so bad. It's impacting people because you have people leaving the company. You have decreasing of motivation, engagement. I mean, there's a lot of impact, right? Productivity is going down, etc. So, and I step in then 1 year later, instead of training that person upon arrival, you know, to when he arrives in the country. So then I go through the same process, but I have much more material to work with because he's got 1 year of experience interacting with the locals. So he's got a lot of stories. He got a lot of examples. And I'm delighted, you know, of course, to use that experience and integrate that into our interaction, because these are materials to create awareness, of course. So I use that material. I learn a lot, of course, on the way, and I use that material to help that person to become aware of all the mistakes he had made along the way. And I had a lot of, so I'm very excited, of course. I have a lot of satisfaction when I can reverse the situation. And I hear afterward that, you know, people integrating these mistakes that have been done and integrating the new ways and changing their ways, and the reaction is very quick. I mean, they can return the situation in a very, very short time if they're doing the right thing very quickly. So it is possible to do it, right? I would say in Asia, there's one mistake which is very difficult to go back on, is when you make people lose face. That is the limit I would put to that. Very good question, Guy. Thank you for asking.